Sudden air, burning lungs. I'm awake, but the tomb is already failing. Gravity is gone. I'm a ghost in a tin can, flailing for a ghost of a grip. The flare hisses, a small, artificial sun fighting the shadows of my own grave. My home is a graveyard of floating steel, drifting toward a silent, indifferent void. Scavenging for crumbs in a world where even a plastic wrapper sounds like a scream. My hands won't stop shaking. This ice is my life, if I can just make it melt. A bang. The station groans like a dying beast. Something is up there. I know it. Eating paste in the dark. A shadow flickers. I'm not the only thing hungry here. Run. Don't think about the sparks or the red lights. Just reach the oxygen. This valve is rusted shut, or maybe it's just my soul that's giving up. The fans hum. Dust clears, a temporary reprieve in a permanent nightmare. The needle is bleeding red. I'm living on borrowed time and recycled sighs. The flashlight beam is my only friend. It shows me a path into the abyss. Sorry, Commander. I have to push your frozen body aside to survive. These aren't tool marks. These are claw marks. Something tore through the steel. I spin around. Nothing. Just the cold, echoing silence of my own paranoia. Down into the belly of the beast. The engineering deck smells like ozone and fear. Coolant fog swallows my legs. Every step is a gamble with the unseen. Come on, spark for me. The power cables snap like angry snakes in my hands. Lights on. The walls are bleeding black slime. The station is being eaten alive. The garden is a cemetery. The plants are black skeletons under a UV moon. I touch a fern and it turns to ash. Everything I touch here dies eventually. A rattle in the vents. It's moving above me, mapping my pulse. I raise my spear. My heart is a drum, beating a rhythm of pure terror. Face in the mirror, pale, grimy, and older than the stars themselves. A staple to the arm. No morphine, just the raw, biting sting of staying alive. A second blip on the radar. It's close, too close. My heart mimics the beep. Lock the helmet, seal the world out. The door is already beginning to buckle. Hold your breath. If it hears you breathe, it wins. Stay a shadow, I see it. A shadow larger than any nightmare slithering across the deck. Distract the devil. Throw a bolt. Pray it likes the sound of metal more than meat. The airlock is miles away. My boots are lead, but my fear is lightning. Out into the void. The Milky Way is beautiful. It's also a perfect vacuum. Walking on the hull. My boots clank, a lonely rhythm against the infinite. Fine motor skills are a joke in these gloves. Just fix the damn dish. A movement in the reflection. It's on the hull. It followed me out here. Welding a spear in the dark. Blue sparks are my only stars tonight. Fire in Zero G is a hungry sphere. I'll burn this place to the ground if I have to. Sharpening the edge. If I'm going out with a sting. Seals checked, weapon loaded. It's time to stop hiding and start hunting. The shaft is a coffin. Every inch forward is a battle against the walls. Flare out. Red smoke everywhere. It looks like the vent is bleeding. Silence. Then a chitter. It's right in front of me. This is it. Screaming into the mask as I thrust. Chaos. Teeth. Claws. Pain. Barricade the door. Pile the crates. My hands won't stop the frantic twitching. Another crack in the visor. I'm running out of glass between me and death. Mapping the end. The hologram glow is the only blue I have left. I am not alone. A warning for the next soul who finds this wreck. Sleeping with a rifle, the station's groans are my only lullaby. Quiet. Too quiet. My eyes snap open. The silence is the loudest alarm. Solar winds are screaming. The ladder vibrates under my desperate grip. Crank the gear, align the signal. Give me one reason to hope. A green light, a lock. Someone is out there. I'm coming home. No, the rescue ship, it's just fire now. A silent explosion of hope. I scream, but the stars don't care. My tears are floating in my eyes. Gravity fails again. I'm drifting through a slow-motion ballet of wreckage. Swimming through the hub. Every floating piece of metal is a potential blade. Green chemicals dance in the air. One touch and the suit melts away. Upside down or right side up. In this dark, the ceiling is my only floor. Gravity returns like a hammer. The floor hits back with a vengeance. The reactor core is an alien hive, pulsing, breathing, corrupted. Don't step on the eggs. The membranes glow with a sickening wet light. There it is, sleeping near the heat, a god of teeth and black slime. Set the charge, tick-tock. My fingers are clumsier than ever. A snap under my boot. The monster stirs. The game of stealth is over. Hiding in a locker, my breath fogs the glass. Don't look in here. I see the station as it was. Clean, bright, full of people I loved. My doppelganger stares back. Am I the ghost or is he?
Destroy the imposter.
Smash the mirror, shatter the lie. I'm alone. I've always been alone. Back to the grit, back to the cold. The dream was a cruel mercy. Boom, the hole rips open. The stars are trying to pull me out. Crawling against the hurricane. The atmosphere is escaping into the night. Dangling over the edge of forever. The vacuum is a hungry mouth. Spray the foam, block the sky, seal the wound in this dying ship. It freezes solid, the wind dies. I collapse in a heap of pure exhaustion. Loading the last rounds. The rifle feels heavy, the end feels heavier. Silver tape and a prayer. It's the only thing holding my suit together. Earth looks so small in this photo, a blue marble in a sea of ink. The countdown is red. Time is a luxury I wasted long ago. Out the door, into the hall, one last walk for a tired man. Running through the fire. The station is tearing itself apart from me. Leaping over the abyss. For a second, I'm flying, truly flying. Shooting blindly. The muzzle flashes are the only lights left in the dark. Slide under the door. Metal slams. I made it. Just barely. A claw hooks my leg. I'm being dragged back into the dark. Kick. Break free. My boots were made for walking, but they kill just fine. The pod. My sanctuary. The only door that leads to tomorrow. I slam the button. Eject. Get me away from this hell.
Activated. 3, 2, 1.
The monster hits the glass. We lock eyes, then the seal engages. Explosive bolts fire. I'm a bullet shot from a dying gun. The reactor goes critical. A silent blue sun consumes the past. Debris pings off the hull. The blast wave is a violent embrace. Floating in the pod, unbuckled. The silence here is finally peaceful. Helmet off. The air tastes like copper and sweat. I'm human again. I'm coughing. I'm crying. I'm alive. God, I'm actually alive. Touching the glass. My reflection is a stranger I'm glad to meet. A blink, a beep. The rescue beacon is calling into the deep. I close my eyes. A faint smile. The hard part is over. Drifting into the starfield. A tiny point of light in a vast ocean. Will they find me? Does it even matter? I'm free.